What is an inspection and what it's not? We follow the standard operating procedures through Internachi. They can be found at www.nachi.org/SOP, and I'll link that below. I won't go through all the details of the standard operating procedures now. It's long, it's a little lengthy, it's a little detailed, and we'll just cover the basics right now. So the scope of work can be modified by you and I if you decide to, but the home inspection is based on the observations made on the date of inspection and not a prediction of future conditions. The home inspection will not reveal every issue that exists or ever could exist, but only the material defects observed on the date of the inspection. A material defect is a specific issue with a system or component of a residential property that may have significant adverse impact on the value or poses a unreasonable risk to people. The fact that a system or component is near or at or beyond the end of its normal useful life is not itself a material defect. A home inspection report shall identify in written format defects within the specific systems and components defined by these standards that are both observed and deemed material by the inspector. Inspection reports may include additional comments and recommendations. Now, here are the limitations that we have and that things that we can't see and can't do. An inspection is not technically exhaustive. An inspection will not identify concealed or latent defects. An inspection will not deal with cosmetic concerns. And an inspection will not determine the suitability of a property for any use. An inspection does not determine the market value of the property or its marketability. The inspection does not determine the insurability of the property, and an inspection does not determine the advisability or inadvisability of the purchase of the inspected property. An inspection does not determine the life expectancy of the property or any component or systems therein, and an inspection does not include items not permanently installed. The sizing, capacity, or BTU performance or efficiency of any component, the cause or reason of any condition, and what it takes to replace or repair any system. It does not include future conditions or compliance with codes or regulations. The presence of any pests, animals, rodents, birds, bats, insects, etc. The presence of mold, fungus, mildew, etc. The presence of airborne illnesses like radon, air quality, lead paint, asbestos, or toxic drywall, or the existence of electromagnetic fields. Any hazardous waste conditions, any recalls, any information included for consumer protection purposes, acoustical properties, repair estimates, the cost of any to operate any of the systems, and the inspector is not required to operate any system that is shut down, any system that does not function properly, or evaluate low voltage electrical systems such as phone lines, cable lines, satellite dishes, antenna. Also, if anything doesn't turn on with a normal switch or normal control, we'll just document it. And the inspector is not required to move any personal items or other obstructions, such as, but not limited to, throw rugs, carpet, wall coverings, furniture, ceiling tiles, window coverings, equipment, plants, ice, debris, snow, water, dirt, pets, or anything else that might restrict the visual inspection. We're not able to dismantle, open, or uncover any system or component. We're not able to enter or access any area that may, in the inspector's opinion, be unsafe. We're not able to enter any crawl spaces or other areas that may be unsafe or not readily accessible. Inspect underneath items such as, but not limited to, lawn irrigation systems, underground storage tanks, a situation where anything is unsafe or dangerous to the inspector or cause property damage, any indications like falling through a roof or attic space or anything like that. It is not something that we will risk life or limb to inspect. We'll call someone else out that may have the gear or equipment that could access that better. In the full SOP, you can go ahead and read it. It's long, it's lengthy. I just covered the highlights here and what we do real briefly. But this documents everything out